Hi Tarot Loves, it's Ethany and it is Friday, which means it's First Impressions Friday here on my channel. And today I have the pleasure of opening and discovering and sharing with you the Quiet Mystic Oracle deck. And I found this deck via Instagram, as I find a lot of my decks via Instagram. Via Instagram, rarely do I find decks in shops anymore that I'm not aware of. It does happen, but it's really, really rare. And Facebook, a lot of the Facebook groups. And I found this one via the Instagrams, and they sent me a deck to discover and explore and share with you. So you're going to see what you get in this little package of magic. So this is the Quiet Mystic Oracle deck. So I'm going to switch over those cameras. You know the drill by now if you've been watching my channel for a while. And we are going to discover the Quiet Mystic deck together. Okay, my lovely ones, now we're going to discover the Quiet Mystic Oracle together. Apologies for the light. It is winter here in Vancouver and it is pitch black outside, even though it is only 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So I've got every light on that I can, and it's not really doing much help, so I've got some studio lights out as well. So as you can see, it came wrapped in this beautiful twine, which I'm going to keep. I always try to keep like the ribbons and the twines and everything, if not for spell work or bundling up herb packs and things like that. I use it for like pen paling and such. And so here's the Quiet Mystic. Got the deck. Then I'm going to open this up. Okay, so this is the creators here. And then we have all of the, oh look, we have it in different elements. So air, water, fire, and earth. And it's a 40 card deck. We're going to have a look at that a little bit more after. Now we're going to open this up. Ooh. Oh, a little match sticker. I love stickers. Like, I have more stickers than I think any human being probably needs. I've cooled it a little bit on the sticker business. Okay, so now we have, this comes in a little tuck box. This is the back. We all know how I feel. If you've been watching my channel for any amount of time, you will know that I am really not a fan of writing on the back of cards. I get it. I get that it's like a branding thing. I just hate it. It's not to say I hate the deck. I just don't like it. Like for me, if I like the pattern, like I love the colors and things like that on the back, I would have put like a mandala over the top of it in that same gray, or a little symbol in the middle that was reversible. Even if it wasn't reversible, or a little border around there, I'm just not a fan of any writing on the back, and that's just me. Tiny little writing, like US Game Systems will put like a tiny little writing thing down there, or even a little signature. Can probably, I usually just ignore it, but again, this is just my personal preference. I'm reviewing it, I'm giving you my first impressions. Do what you will with that. It is a 330 GSM cardstock. It's standard tarot size. I already know that this, like the artwork is quite beautiful. I actually may remove this studio light because otherwise it's going to produce rings. We're just gonna have to do with the light we got, folks, on the cards. So it has a, I'd say it's more of like of a matte, even though it's kind of getting quite a bit of the light. It's not super shiny. So it's a standard cardstock finish. I'm just gonna quickly, there we go. The beautiful inhale, number 1. So this is air, I'd imagine. Parallax, what do we choose to see and not see? And we have these clouds with this beautiful whale. The sign, take this as a sign to do it. Now I'm already really vibing with this deck. like, I really, really like it. Love the artwork. The one thing I'm gonna probably not like is just that the writing on the back of the card, and it's not a deal breaker. Number 4, Cosmic Wanderlust, the unfolding of your innermost desires. The Myth, believe in strength by grace. I really like watercolors. Supernova Shadow, time for you to meet your luminous darkness. Boundless energies, energy flows where intention goes. Cool, Space Invasion, a frequency upgrade. Number 9, Slow Disco, holding on to what isn't there. Ooh. Number 10, Trust the Universe, everything will work out for your highest good. It's a beautiful piece of artwork too, with that crescent moon and the lake and the mountains, and the full moon in the background. Really beautiful. Now we've moved up to the top, which makes sense. Now we're looking at different directions or different placements of the words. Apologies, you can probably hear Thor playing with something. I think he's crawled under the couch. My dog thinks he's a cat and likes to crawl under the couch. Number 11, Glass Island, yearning for expansion. Number 12, Heartbreak Falls, your tears nourish something in you. That's really beautiful, that image. I really like that. Number 13, The Dive, explorations into the unknown. Number 14, Swan Sensibilities, external calm, internal labor. I was told this many times when I was working in the corporate world, and I remember the manager who taught this to me, and this was like the first time I'd been in a position. I was young. I had to, 23, and it was like the first time I think I was in like a position where I was talking to bunny ears important people, because really these people were only important inside the business, but you know, they were important people. And she used to say to me, just be like a duck on the pond. You don't see how you can be like, you got to be all serene at the top, and then underneath you can be paddling your little heart out with your feet going a million miles an hour. And that reminds me of this. It's like you can be frantically trying to stay calm on the inside, but on the outside, he was under the couch. You have to keep cool. Number 15, sun-drenched woes. Face discomfort and let your worries air dry. Oh, I like that. I really like that doubly, because I don't know about any of you, but I swam a lot in Australia, especially, and I hated being air dried. I didn't like it, so that's like even like a double thing. It's like face the discomfort by allowing the water or the pain or the emotion to come up, and then allow it also just to be uncomfortable while it air dries. I really like that a lot. Number 16, Magic Bubble Ride, protect your energy. Always a good one, bubble protection. 17, An Awesome Wave, powerful emotions brewing. It's like a storm in a teacup, that one. Or at least in an enclosed space. 18, Best feelings, to be really seen, you must bare your soul. Number 19, The Unseen, there are deeper things you need to address. 20, Closer than this, you are almost there. That's so beautiful too. This artwork is so stunning, and I will totally use this deck. Mutual Mystic Assembly, a call to join forces. There's a little coven in there around fire. The Visionary, thriving from the unexpected. Number 23, Serpentine Shed, evolve in ways that nourish you. So many snakes. So much snake magic around me at the moment. 24, Summer Afternoons, delight in the life you've crafted for yourself. Number 25, Harvest Season, the seeds you planted are now ripe. Number 26, Natural Remedies, nature will heal you. Oh, this little bunny rabbit. 27, bloom where you're planted. Oh my god, it's so cute. That's right, bunny. You enjoy that succulent. Oh, it's so cute. Number 28, space exploration. Respect the space available for growth. Number 29, root down, grounding. And that's a really good visual there if you can see those feeling like your roots going into the ground. It's a really helpful visualization for those of you who need to take up some grounding practices. Number 30, the Libertine, honor the truest you. Okay, so they have all been up the top and now we're going back down to the titles being down the bottom. Kind of like that. It's like a nice little extra something. The bonfire of baggage, burn what weighs you down. I really love not only are the images very pretty, but the keywords and the phrases underneath it are really helpful. Like a moth to a flame, have you seen yourself like this before? Like there's a lot of real deep stuff you can kind of get into, and it's clear, but it also leads to your own. You can use your own intuition with it. 33, molten. Do not overthink this. Number 34, sparks, beginnings of something great. Number 35, taming the tiger. Do not let your fire consume you. Yes, you gotta rise above the anger and those like frustration, those fiery kind of things that don't necessarily help. Sometimes anger is helpful, but you know. Number 26, reflector. If you want better, be better. I really like this. It reminds me of a few things that I like. It's like, if you want better, be better. Are you going to be a whiner or a winner? Be better or be bitter. There's another one too. Be better, be better. Or do you want to be a warrior or a warrior? Now, I know with my accent that's going to be very difficult for a few people to get. So worry, as in, are you going to worry about things? Or are you going to be a warrior, where you are going to go, I'm a warrior? And like, oh, the lack of finesse in that was astounding. As in, like, are you going to be a warrior for your own soul and take on a more active participation, whereas someone who's worrying is letting the what if of the future be the thing that's holding them instead of reclaiming their energy. So I really like that a lot. That encompasses quite a lot of those energies for me, as I always try to be better and all that kind of stuff. Soul search, begin a journey within. The craft, focus on improving your craft. That's so cool. So I've had a lot of snakes come up. There's been 3 snakes, very big snake representational kind of things showing up for me recently. And my Awakened Soul Coven is working with Ceridwen in January, and this is coming out in January. So that's so funny that there's another cauldron of Ceridwen there almost. 39, joyful scarring. Wear your scars like a badge, and I have got actually quite a few scars on my hands. Not on my palm. a lot on my fingers and stuff. My hand went through a glass door. I've sliced my hand open a few times accidentally, trying to cook things. I'm not, people shouldn't give me knives. 40 make love. Love is a verb. Oh, look at that. It's like pouring all the magic onto that heart. These are so sweet and beautiful and minimal, but precious. I just think they're absolutely gorgeous. They shuffle really well. It's a standard cardstock, guys. It's not, you know, if you picked up a Llewellyn deck or a, it's very, very similar. Okay, spread that out. And we got, oh, the bunny rabbit! Starseed bloom where you're planted. I'm just going to quickly see if there's anything else on there. So if we have a look at the guide flip out, we have starseed here. We can discover potential for growth where we are planted. Align with your innate abilities to spread, expand, and bloom. So you do get a little bit more information in the handout. It's a really, really lovely deck. Like I said, the only thing that I am not a fan of is the writing on the back of the cards, but I will more than happily live with that. That's not a big deal. I will put where you can get the Quiet Mystic Oracle deck in the description below. Look out for me to be using this in Oracle Wednesday. And as always, thank you so much for watching.